A very warm greetings of the day. Today, my friends and I are going to present a small play which shows the best use of the presence of mind. There are two characters in this play, Gerard and Intruder. Let's begin with this interesting and innovative play. A small cottage interior. There is an entrance back right which may be curtained. Another door to the left must be a practical door. The furniture is simple, consisting of a small table towards the left, a chair or two, and a divan rather upstage on the right. On the table is a telephone.
Well, tell him to phone up directly. I must know. Yes, I expect I'll still be here. But you mustn't count on that. In about 10 minutes' time, right-ho. Goodbye.
He puts down the phone and goes to the divan on the left, where there is a travelling bag, and starts packing. Whilst he is thus engaged, another man, similar in build to Gerard, enters from the right silently, revolver in hand. He is flashily dressed in an overcoat and a soft hat. He bumps accidentally against the table, and at the sound, Gerard turns quickly.
Why, this is a surprise, Mr. L.
I'm glad you are pleased to see me. I don't think you will be pleased for long. Put those paws up.
This is all very melodramatic, not very original, perhaps, but
Trying to be calm and
nonchalant is your word, I think.
thanks a lot. You will soon stop being smart. I will make you crawl. I want to know a few things. See,
Anything you like. I know all the answers. But before we begin, I should like to change my position. You may be comfortable, but I am not.
sit down there and no funny businesses. Now then, we will have a nice talk about yourself.
At last, a sympathetic audience. I'll tell you the story of my life. How, as a child, I was stolen by the gypsies, and why, at the age of 32, I find myself in my lonely Essex cottage. How?
Keep it to yourself and just answer my questions. You live here alone? Well, do you?
I'm sorry, I thought you were telling me, not asking me. A question of inflection, your voice isn't familiar. Do you live here alone? And if I don't answer? You have got enough sense not to want to get hurt. I think good sense is more in the ability to avoid pain than in the mere desire to do so. What do you think, mister? Never mind my name. I like yours better, Mr. Gerard. What are your Christian names? Vincent Charles. Do you run a car? No. That's a lie. You're not dealing with a fool. I am as smart as you are and smarter, and I know you run a car. Better be careful, wise guy. Are you American, or is that a merely a clever imitation? Listen, this gun's no toy. I can hurt you without killing you and still get my answers.
Of course, if you put it like that, I will be glad to assist you. I do possess a car and it's in the garage round the corner.
That's better. Do people often come out here?
Very rarely, surprisingly, few people take the trouble to visit me. There is the baker and the greengrocer, of course, and then there is the milkman, quite charming, but no one so interesting as yourself.
I happen to know that you never see tradespeople.
You seem to have taken a considerable amount of trouble. Since you know so much about me, won't you say something about yourself? You have been so modest.
I could tell you plenty. You think you are smart, but I am the top of the class round here. I have got brains and I use them. That's how I have got where I have.
And where precisely have you got? I didn't require a great brain to break into my little cottage.
When you know why I have broken into your little cottage, you will be surprised, and it won't be a pleasant surprise.
With your figuring so largely in it, that is understandable. By the way, what particular line of crime do you embrace? Or aren't you a specialist?
My specialties: jewel robbery. Your car will do me a treat. It's certainly a dandy bus.
I am afraid jewels are few and far between in the wilds of Essex.
So are the cops. I can retire here nicely for a little while.
You mean to live with me, a trifle sudden, isn't it? You have not been invited.
You won't be here long, so I didn't trouble to ask.
What do you mean?
This is your big surprise. I'm going to kill you.
A little harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll be sorry to do it. I have taken a fancy to you, but it's just got to be done.
Why add murder to your other crimes? It's a grave step you are taking.
I am not taking it for fun. I have been hunted long enough. I am wanted for murder already, and they can't hang me twice.
You are planning a gratuitous double, so to speak. Admit it. You have nothing to lose, but what have you to gain?
I have got freedom to gain. As for myself, I am a poor hunted rat. As Vincent Charles Gerard, I am free to go places and do nothing. I can eat well and sleep and without having to be ready to beat it at the sight of a cop.
In most melodramas, the villain is foolish enough to delay his killing long enough to be frustrated. You are much luckier.
I am okay. I have got a reason for everything. I am going to be Vincent Charles Gerard. See, I have got to know what he talks like. Now I know that posh stuff comes easy. This is Mr. V.C. Gerard speaking. And that's not all. Get up a minute. Now take a look at me.
You are not particularly decorative.
No, well, that goes for you too. I have only got to wear specs and I'll be enough like you to get away with it.
What about your clothes? They will let you down if you are not careful.
That will be alright. Yours will fit me fine.
That is extremely interesting, but you seem to miss the point of my remark. I said you were luckier than most melodramatic villains. It was not a tribute to your intelligence. You won't kill me for a very good reason.
So that's what you think.
You let me go, and thank God you didn't shoot sooner.
Come on, what's on your mind? Better be quick. This conversation bores me.
Your idea is to elude the police by killing me and taking on my identity.
Yes, I like the idea.
But are you sure it's going to help you?
Now listen here. I have got this all planned. I did a job in town, things went wrong, and I killed a cop. Since then, I have done nothing but dodge.
This is where dodging has brought you.
It brought me to Aylesbury. That's where I saw you in the car. Two other people saw you and started to talk. I listened. It looks like you are a bit queer kind of a mystery man.
Mystery which I propose to explain.
You phone your orders, and sometimes you go away suddenly and come back just the same. Those are just the things I want to do. Hearing about you was one of my luckiest breaks.
Apparently, you haven't the intelligence to ask why I am invested in this cloak of mystery.
As I said before, this conversation bores me.
Don't be a fool. If you shoot, you will hang for sure. If not as yourself, then as Vincent Charles Girard.
What is this?
This is your big surprise. I said you wouldn't kill me, and I was right. Why do you think I am here today and gone tomorrow? Never see tradespeople. You say my habits would suit you. You are a crock. Do you think I am a Sunday school teacher? Game's up as far as I am concerned. Things went wrong with me. I said it with bullets and got away. Unfortunately, they caught one of my men and found things. The food should have burned. Tonight I am expecting trouble. My bag's packed, ready to clear off. There it is.
It's a bag, alright, and this is a gun, alright. What's all this?
That's a disguise outfit, false mustaches, and whatnot. Now, do you believe me?
I don't know.
For God's sake, clear that murder head of yours and let's go. Come with me in the car. I can use you. If you find it's a frame, you have got me in the car and you still got your gun.
Maybe you are right.
Then don't waste time.
Careful, boss. I'm watching you.
I have got a man posted on the main road. He'll ring up if he sees the police, but I don't want to live. Come on, they're after us. Through here, straight the garage.
How do I know that you're telling the truth?
Oh, don't be a fool. Look for yourself. Gerard opens the door and steps away. Intruder leans forward to inspect it, with his side towards Gerard, but with the revolver ready. As he turns his head, Gerard gives him a push into the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. He slams the door and locks it, picks up the revolver and goes to the phone, where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard door.
Let me out of here.
Hello, yes, speaking. Sorry, I can't let you have the props in time for rehearsal. I've got a spot of bother. Quite amusing. I think I'll put it in my next play. Listen, can you tell our friend the sergeant to come up here at once? You probably find him in the public bar.
And from this, we learn that one should never consider himself smarter than the opponent, as is done by the intruder who thought Gerard is stupid. The overconfidence of his smartness costed him. The play also conveyed that the intelligence, the presence of mind, and the cool attitude like Gerard can help us to overcome the gravest of problems.
This play was only possible due to the hard work and cooperation of our determined team. Our group members are Prachita Dhameja, Ifra Palak Kaur, Bhavya Kaushik, Anshika Chaudhary, Bhumika, Kirat, Pihu, Rajasri Garg, Shivani Verma, Vaishnavi, Meenal, Vani, Vanshika, Soumya Yadav. A very heartiest thanks to everyone who spent their precious time to listen to our play. It means a lot. Thank you and have a very nice day.